Well, Mother Cabrini is our first American saint. She had a great desire to go to the East, to China, but Pope Leo XIII said no, not to the East, but to the West.
Why would Colorado dedicate a state holiday to a Catholic saint?
She eventually came to Denver in 1902 to serve primarily the Italians who were working in the mines.
Mother Cabrini did come out. Sister said it's really, the children are in the streets. The children, there's so many children without mothers. Their fathers are in the mines.
She'd actually go out into the mines and would speak to the miners who were mostly Italian immigrants. She would help them. She would try to encourage their faith, try to teach them, try to bring them closer to Jesus, and then she also would take care of their children.
I think she becomes a great model for Coloradans in the sense that she was a great humanitarian. She cared for those who are oftentimes forgotten, those who oftentimes felt the prejudice of others, oftentimes were really treated almost as second or third class citizens. And so her care was for those individuals, families, who oftentimes needed the help of someone to be an advocate for them. And she became that.
I believe Mother Cabrini, from an early age, felt called to help others. There's a story that when she was young,
she had an uncle who was a priest, and she went to stay with him often. And there was a stream nearby the house. And she went down there, and she had little paper boats, and she would pick violets. And she would put the violets in the paper boats and send them down the stream because these were going to be her missionaries.
We were surprised. We were very surprised that there was the possibility of having a state holiday named after Mother Cabrini, but we were thrilled. What an opportunity for people to know Mother Cabrini and who she was and what she stood for, and in essence, why the shrine is here and what the shrine is all about. It's a wonderful opportunity for us to share her story.
The state decided to look for someone who could also be a great model and someone who was a great humanitarian and of great service to the state. And certainly for us as Catholic Christians today, we're just so blessed and honored and excited to have a woman who has been canonized by the Church for her holiness, for her service, for her generosity, for her zeal in putting the gospel into practice today.
She did so much good. When she was convinced of something, that was her decision. She was going forward with it. And it was always about others. It was always for those that were forgotten, that were not served in some way, shape, or form.
I think the reason Mother Cabrini was chosen for this state holiday was because of who she was. I think because of all of the good work she did in Colorado. I think because of her humanitarian works. She helped so many people during her lifetime. And I think she's such a role model. She's an incredibly holy woman and such an example for everyone. And I think that was the reason she was chosen for this state holiday.
And so for America and certainly for Colorado, we celebrate this wonderful gift of this woman who gave her life in service to those who are most in need.